know, Andy, we always have these issues where these things evolve and develop where, in this case, Major League Baseball, everybody's talking about Major League Baseball taking, pulling the All-Star game from Atlanta and giving it to Denver because of the lie being perpetuated about the new Georgia election law. People have to make individual decisions about corporations like Coke and like Delta Airlines, like Major League Baseball. But yet, what I believe is really productive and really important is to get involved with organizations like AMAC that are doing the heavy lifting, that are working hard to expose truth. And one of the truths is Biden's infrastructure spending bill. Can we spend a couple of minutes together on breaking down what President Biden's infrastructure spending bill really is?
Absolutely, Mike. This is a tax bill under the guise of a quote-unquote infrastructure bill. And what Biden is doing, Mike, he's smartly attacking the corporate tax code. And think about this. He's going after the big, bad, faceless corporations that are easy to pick on. But, Mike, every American is actually the face of corporate taxes, and here's how they are. Now, when you increase corporate taxes, it leads to lower wages, increased prices, and smaller gains in retirement savings in the stock market. And this would really hurt seniors. So targeting the corporate tax will have repercussions throughout the economy. The corporate tax rate under Biden's infrastructure bill, Mike, will go from 21 to 28%. This is a 33% increase. Now, it's still lower than the previous tax rate, but the difference is Biden's not bringing back any of the tax deductions from the previous tax code. And what this means is that the incentive for corporations to stay in the United States is gone, and they will look to leave. But this bill that Biden is pushing, Mike, will target companies that leave the United States by levying taxes on them globally on income that's derived outside of the United States. This is income made without ever touching American soil. Biden believes that he's entitled to tax a portion of this kind of income, and this action, Mike, will end the sovereignty of other nations through the tax code. And as you know, we've been having these discussions with AMAC and you for a long time. We've long been opposed to tax increases. But this scheme, well, this is a new level of taxation. Not only will it have... Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I want to get this in because to your point, Andy, and this is so important, this is why everybody needs to join AMAC, the Association of Mature American Citizens, $16 a year for your AMAC senior card. Andy, let's listen together to Senator John Kennedy from Louisiana.
Well, let's leave La La Land for a while. This is not an infrastructure bill. If you think this is an infrastructure bill, you probably better stay away from sharp objects. This is a Green New Deal, welfare, and reparations bill. Being charitable, less than 10% of the bill is devoted to infrastructure, and we don't even know what the projects are. You know who picks the projects? Speaker Pelosi, Senator Schumer, and President Biden. Now, one need not be clairvoyant to see that their projects are going to end up in New York and California and blue states. So there you have it. You've got a political slush fund.
Andy Mangione, that's why AMAC is pushing back.
You betcha, Mike. I was talking that not only will this bill have a far-reaching effect on Americans, including seniors domestically, but it'll institute a global minimum tax to do just what the senator was talking about. That is fund Biden and the Democrats' progressive agenda. And we're all over this thing, and we're fighting against it.
Well, and I can promise you the AARP isn't pushing back or fighting against it, but AMAC does. That's why you got to join AMAC. Go to GallagherForAMAC.com, GallagherForAMAC.com, or call them toll-free 855-624-6229 to join. Again, your AMAC senior card with all the benefits you get everywhere else, just $16 a year. Call 855-624-6229 or go to GallagherForAMAC.com. Thanks, Andy. Great catching up. Keep fighting the good fight.
Thank you, Mike. God bless.
God bless.